Wait for some people to come in here and I'll start yakking. I want to sit here and hit my little possible popcorn lung vape for a minute until people start jumping in, and then we will do our thing and talk about this. And I'd say that I named this for this reason after having a few conversations with people. Sean Rowe was murdered in Mansfield, Ohio on August the 4th by the sheriff's department up there. It's a task force they have, whatever that task force name is. I got to tie my shorts up. I got to put more weight in my pockets. Got to try to do two things at one time. Killing two birds with one stone. But if he was black right now, with the information just that Randall put out, with Patriotic Constitutionalists put out, people would be going batshit fucking crazy. Mansfield, there'd be protests everywhere. Protests everywhere. Now, one of the friends or family members, I gotta walk with my air conditioner, so it's gonna be loud for a second. Give me a second. One of the family members of the victim, and yes, he was a victim of tyranny. We all are, but he can't fix his victimization. He's dead. But something crazy is going on with that case, man. It appears to me, it appears to Randall. Sorry about the vibration. So I'll probably just keep sending a text telling everybody that I'm on live because normally notifications don't go out. But I mean, it's a crime. It's a shame, and I mean, Randall and I were talking about it. Randall said, and I agree with him. 100% I agree with him. It's a shame he wasn't black. Just for the fact that black people when there is even what they perceive to be an injustice, even if it's not an injustice, they have each other's backs. Not old Whitey. What? What are you screaming about, woman? Her trying to say something to me, but she's inside. I'm outside, so I can't hear. But it's a damn shame. And it's a shame that, it's not even about being white or black or any of that shit. It's about sticking together. It's a shame that we have to divide ourselves by race when we're not each other's problem. Whites ain't the blacks' problem, and blacks ain't the whites' problem. The problem is government pitting us against each other. I get with any black dude I talk to. They never met one of them and thought, yeah, I'd like to have him out working in my backyard for free. Never fucking once has that crossed my goddamn mind. Never once has I seen some black dude that's got money and what?
You need my help?
You come here and do this if you want, buddy. Lock that gate back, but never once.
What?
I'm live. Here, take this. Hold this in one hand. Hold this in the other. Hold that in that. Grab that. Come here. Spray down that crack. All right there.
Why are we doing this something?
Because it's just a insect repellent. It's just make sure there ain't no bugs crawling around and people come look at the house next week. All right, it's good. Here's, all right behind that. All against the house, right at the bottom. Right at the base of the house. At the base, buddy, all the way at the ground, right at the mud. If you see any little ant farms, hit them with it. But never once have I ever thought that. I would go out on a limb here and say that neither of you, they've played the race bait and shit as far and as wide as it can go. Here, you hold that and I'll do this real quick. I can just do it real quick. Here, you hold that for Daddy. Thank you, son. And but never once have I ever thought that. Yet, to a lot of people, I'm just some racist bigot. Well, I don't want nothing more than for everybody to prosper, for everybody to be able to live free. For some people, they drink the Kool-Aid.
You can do it.
They drink the Kool-Aid, and they fall into the trap of racism. It doesn't exist. I'm not saying there's not some dude out there somewhere that isn't racist, because there definitely is. There's a systematic conspiracy to oppress all people. I know I heard you, buddy. I want to let you do the end down here. To oppress all people, period. You know, and if you're black and you think that whites have it so much easier than you do, how do you know? Have you ever been white? How many days in your life have you been white? Huh? I mean, do you know what goes on behind the scenes or something? Some shit that I don't know. If you think I got some white privilege, tell me where I was supposed to pick that shit up at, because I missed the date or something. I must have been high that day. Here you go. Finish all the way down.
Yeah. This is fun.
But, you know, and nothing's going to happen because nobody's going to stand up for the Sean Rowe guy for the most part. I'm not saying some people won't spray in there. How's this down? I'm not saying that some people won't, because they may. People should be already raising hell. There should be 3,000 people calling that sheriff's department right now, wanting to know the whys and the wheres and the hows. Well, apparently the girl, they never even charged her. Instead of charging her, they took her to a mental facility. Probably because they anticipated murdering her old man, would be my guess. That's a little game they like to play. You go into jail and they say that you're suicidal, and you don't even have to say it. It wasn't like 15, you know, there has to be 5 people that has to hear, has to witness you saying this thing. No, just some dickhead that you spit on or some shit. This is an example. I never spit on nobody in jail. But just as an example, you could spit on some dude, or he calls mom a whore or something. He'd be like, all right, freedom threatened to kill himself. Come on, son, guy, you're good. Freedom threatened to kill himself. Go all the way around. Come here. Come here. Stop. Go all the way around this. All the way around this and all the way around that side of the house, okay? Just start right there. You already did that? Yeah, do down there away from those flowers. Is anywhere you see any kind of bug, you can skip all this. There ain't no answer, nothing out here anyway. Actually, come over here and do this side of the house. Don't even worry about none of that. Come on. Okay, walk back past the AC guy, sorry. Come on. Shut this door. This gate. But it's a shame. And you know what's going to probably happen? Like I told Randall, I said, you know what? I'll do this whole side down through here. And I told Randall, I said, you know what? It's a shame, because he said, let's get enough people to get together to know about this so they can't cover it up. They will do it in front of your face and justify it. They have the power. We don't. Doesn't matter how many people we get together, how much protest there is. And short of having it on film and him standing there saying, please let me have some of those shot cuffs to put on, and then them shooting, short of that, nothing will happen to those cops. Qualified immunity. When they got that, you know, even when they don't have the badge and the uniform on, they can be off duty and do some shit and still get qualified immunity. It's some complete bullshit. It's the golden ticket for tyranny. Destroying a private citizen's business just because they happen to have others. Right, yeah. Like, no, he ain't calling for violence or nothing, man. Did you see Rick's video on the Miami Beach? Yeah, I did see that video, man. I seen it right after it came out last night. I was up and it actually popped up in my feed. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, that dude got lucky. And like I said, I left a comment, I said, the motherfucker was probably running to where he knew a camera would be. It appears if you get pulled over Miami Beach, you better run to a camera, because you're going to get your ass whooped. But at least you have proof that way. And think, if that wouldn't have been on film, now look at how those cops acted in that video. On Good Luck America's video. Look how those cops acted. That wasn't their first time doing that shit. So how many hundreds of interactions have been done the same way, and nothing has been said because there was not video of it? How many? I would venture to say everyone, because cops are hostile, unless you literally. Here's what I found when I used to have a day-to-day issue with the police. The only way that they would, they wouldn't beat on me a little, push me around, was if when they walked up, I stuck my arms out and said, "Please give me the cuffs," and put me in the car. Oh, and matter of fact, cuff me behind my back, because I'm going to be in the car. I got to have them behind my back because I'm so dangerous. Or get laid on the ground. Short of that, they're gonna whoop your ass. If you give any kind of, wait a second here, buddy. You're going to get your ass whooped. I ain't never been on the news. I've had my ass whooped plenty of times. I've had my ass whooped with the news there. It didn't make the news. I ain't the right skin tone. I don't create more news. That's why they don't put it on the news. It doesn't create more news. The news is a business. Not only are they about um, pushing a narrative, they're about creating more news. You know, your show makes Sean Rowe, black dude, he gets killed by the cops. They'd be on the news tonight. By tonight, they'd be burning shit to the ground, which would create more news. Now the news is saying, look, guys, look at all this peaceful protest back here. Look, these guys are roasting marshmallows. Well, we're the ones that buy the bullshit. We're the ones that let them do it. Hey, Travis, how you doing, man? I don't know what I agree. What should be the streets? Well, it's not only that we should have respect for fellow people, man. People are scared. They're scared. Look what happened on January 6th. You can show up to a protest and people do some silly shit, and now you're fucking in federal prison because your phone pinged off of a cell tower near the crime scene. So you see what I'm, not to change the subject, but you see what I'm doing. I told you I was going to get it done. It's ridiculous, man. And look, it still looks like a fucking trash can. Unreal. Unreal, man. But, you know, we put up with it until we no longer put up with it. Like, and I really, it boggles my mind that I've never in my life, besides me or people that I am associated with, I've never once seen anyone question the constitutionality of the policing forces. You know, people won't even ask themselves basic questions. We're free. Wait a second. If I'm free, why I got told to do what I'm told to do? It's kind of not free there. Because they think being free to be told what to do is freedom, and then you tell them like slaves were free to do what they were told to do in the 1830s. They're like, oh, that's different. Damn, this chain is super tight. It needs to be loosened up. Right, I said, I don't know why it's so tight. Look at this. What we got going on here? Oh my God, that's a problem. Waiting to happen. I tried to tighten that damn thing. I don't know what your size is. I don't know, man. It just sucks. I feel for the dude, but you know, on one hand, you know, everybody should he drew his line and he stood on that fucking thing. Nobody can't say nothing about that about it. They can't say that he took his little mobile sandbox and if you listen to other people that are talking right now, hey, what are you doing? You only made it 5 feet.
Huh?
You should have had the whole thing done by now. Come on. Pick it up and carry it, son. He gets mad at me when I tell him what to do. It's just unreal, man. I don't get it. I'm never going to get it. I'm never going to get why, holy shit. Why, people do what they do. Or don't, rather. Whatever, but he just, you know, be thankful. You know, you know that they're one step closer to getting you. That's all he was. If his name's on the list, he's one checked off. They're one closer to getting you. Because if you don't do what they say from here on out, and they're making it obvious. That's why we did the live stream earlier talking about the Supreme Court ruling. They're setting it up. And you already see it happening. Everybody can, you know, the writing's on the wall. The problem is ain't nobody can fucking read. Fuck it in ass. Like, it's sacrifice, man. We're all comfortable. And like, you know, And I keep saying, come here, Sal, spray the driveway right here. Stop. Say what you got. Come here, come here, come here, come here. This is important. Spray both edges of the driveway.
What?
Spray both edges of the driveway, please.
I would just never know.
I know, just don't worry about that. We'll get that in a minute. Just save a little bit for that, okay?
Okay.
But look, you can do it fast. Look, if you do it like this, like you ain't gotta like hose it down, just like that. That's it, right there. See that? Just that right there will be enough to keep them out of my driveway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wait, there's a hole right there. That's a cicada hole. But... all right, let's get right here. Go this way. All right, let's go this way. Just like that. Here, let's go to the other side of the driveway, and then finish this side of the house, please. But people need to get together. If they're doing some kind of protest out there, we need to go. And everybody needs to go. You know, oh well, I got to work that day. Call in. Well, I'm in Kansas. Get on a plane. Drive. Ask to get some money. Say you ain't got gas money. Tell us you ain't got gas money. We'll make sure you got gas money. Like, until people start standing up for other people, the shit's going to keep happening. It's going to continue to get worse. And you know when people are going to scream the loudest? When your card gets pulled. And when your card gets pulled, and you ain't been knocking on no sheriff's doors at the sheriff's offices, and you ain't been calling them, you ain't been, stating your position, don't cry then. Don't cry then. But I mean, like, everybody, it's time. It's time to sell your shit and get moving. Sell your house. Let's all go buy some land somewhere in no man's land, wherever. And that's it. Because alone you're going to die. Plain and simple. It's a matter of time. Oh, what happened last night, man? Greg? I should have planned better. At least get a couple of them before they get you. Well, I mean, Jeff, like, I don't want violence at all, man. It's not about violence. It's not even about, like, just that, what you just said is enough to get your door kicked in today. And I know you can be like, well, fuck it. You know, we'll take a couple of them out with me. Well, you know what? The goal's not to shoot the attacker. The goal's not to get shot. Go to any training class and they'll tell you that. The goal's not to shoot somebody. The goal's not to get shot. People are just gonna, nobody's gonna understand until it's too late. And by then, it's too late. Ain't no helping you. My back hurts. Man, it's dirty. We need to clean this thing, side guys. Dirty. Dirty. Get the pressure washer out and pressure wash it while we got it out. But guys, I'm gonna jump off here. I gotta finish this up, get this floor sprayed off so we can get in the garage tonight. And I don't know, man. Go watch that video, Patriotic Constitutionalist. It's on his channel. It's his last video post. I posted a link. And also go see the video he talks about. Go watch the video he talks about in his video.
Alright, I did it.
Just another person, another human that's dead because the government decided it was his time to die. Somebody's going to be next.